There's something about the deep oneness that both fascinates and terrifies us. The further you go, the more you leave civilization behind, and out there no one can hear your scream. From unexplainable disappearance to encounter with unknown entities, these are three disturbing true deep roots horror stories that will make you think twice before venturing into the wild. 2017, an experienced hiker named Mark ventured into the West Forest of Washington state. He had trekked the Pacific Northwest countless times, but this time something was different. After setting out on his 3 day solo hike, Mark regularly sent GPS updates to his family. On the second evening, he sent a message, made it to the summit, beautiful view, heading back down tomorrow. That was the last they were ever heard from him. When Mark did not return, a search and rescue team was dispatched. They found his camp intact, his gear neatly arranged, but no sign of him. Strangely, his footprint led away from the camp in a straight line, then just stopped. No sign of struggle, no animal track, nothing. Days later, a cryptic voicemail was received on his sister's phone, heavy breathing and a faint whisper, "Don't follow." The call was traced to a remote payphone miles away in a town Mark had never been to. This to this day, Mark remains missing, and what happened in those woods that night remains a terrifying mystery. Camping trips are supposed to be a time of relaxation, but for one group of friends, their weekend in the wilderness turned into a nightmare. In 2022, five friends set up camp in a remote part of Montana. As night fell, they started to hear strange noises, whisper that seems to circle their tent. They brushed it off as the wind or dust wildlife, but then around midnight one of them woke up to the sound of branches snapping. Peering outside, he saw a figure in the trees, tall, impossibly thin, with elongated limbs, standing completely still. The moment he blinked, it was suddenly closer. Panic set in, they woke, the other grabbed what they could and bolted to their truck. As they drove away, one friend took a final glance back and saw the figure standing directly where their tent had been. When they returned the next morning to receive their abandoned gear, the entire campsite was gone. The tent, sleeping bags, even the fire pit vanished without a trace. The only thing left was a single deep footprint, far larger than an human's. In 2015, Emily, also backpacker, set up in a 5 day trek through the Appalachian Trail. She had done similar trips before, always feeling at home in nature, but this time something felt off. On her second day, she started noticing things that should not be there: small stake of rock appearing overnight, twisted branches arranged in strange patterns. Then she found her food supply ripped open, even though her bag had been untouched. That night she woke up to the second footstep circling her tent. She called out, shining her flashlight into the darkness, but saw nothing. The footsteps stopped. By morning she was on edge. She quickened her face, but the feeling of being watched never left her. Then, as she crossed a river, she saw it a reflection in the water. A person just a few feet behind her. She whipped around, but no one was there. Emily abandoned her trip, hiking non-stop until she reached civilization. Later, she discovered stories from other hikers reporting the same things, and unseen princes that followed them, always just out of sight. Darkness is beautiful, but it also a place where things lurk unseen and unknown. Whether it's something stalking from the shadows or person vanishing without explanation, the truth is out there. You are truly alone. So next time you step into the woods, remember you might not be as alone as you think. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon